We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
A live look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Miami. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Making some progress here. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This will end up as a touchback.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yep, 45, here you go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
And out a throw on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Hill. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Good. Check. Crazy, crazy. Hey, 5.
May now from the gun. Devon Achane. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives them the first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Eddie, what's that? Crazy! Crazy!
Again, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
May now on 3rd down. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal to Oop. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Low right side, caught by Thomas. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
It's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. The play fake, he'll throw. Got a lot behind this one, downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
3rd and long for him here. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars finish up their opening drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
How many hands I gotta take to Never mind aesthetics, hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux from that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. May out the play fake. Rolling left, buying some time. Jump off, caught by his back. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he can't escape, Jaguars all over him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Now May on 3rd and long. On him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Hand off to Tootin. No one's around him. He's got space. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their early lead to 13. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found his seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate.
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! But he won't be able to turn the block into 2 points. They drag him down and put an end to that return.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Finds his back, Achane. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphins, 1st down.
1st down, May. Jumped off to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
30, crazy.
To the air on 1st down, May. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
To the air yet again, May. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They will throw. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
Jaguars 20.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get it.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Great pass there from the rookie out of Georgia, and a new set of downs for him, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Riddle knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Finds the in route complete. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Caleb Farley arranging over for that stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down. May. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. It's a design boot. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy. What's that?
Off the play action, May. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins
Crazy,
who have 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
On the gun, it's May. Brought in. And they make the stop. This hit about the 37-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Jaguars' 37 yards.
Second down carry for A-Chain. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Hey, here we go, start. Hey, what's that? Hey, Bo. Crazy.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This is a heater going deep. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Fails to find his running back. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
He's going to throw this one. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Come on. Hit. Grab the 80. 18 Gardner. 18 come.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
For the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Hey, they can't stop us. Keep rolling.
Ready.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Spins out of one side. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nick Cross has it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Jaguars 26.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to work they go after the interception. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's running back, haul it in deep right. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. I don't like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Hey! 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Cut out left. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7.
19 sight. Come on. Come on.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're going to face third down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
He gets it to Fant. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Milligan throwing out of the gun. Has some room to work. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Here's May again. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
5. It's crazy.
To the air yet again, May. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
May trying again here on 2nd. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a microwave.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's dropping back to throw. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
18, level, 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce, and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Here's a screen for Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
You're on the ball. Crazy, 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 crazy.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, snap. 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, snap. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the in route. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hey, what's that?
Again, it's May. Trying for the deep ball. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Great job, we're good.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Look how boy happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
What's that? Hey, what's that? I want.
Achane again. And he's down very close to that 1st, but it looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure running backs' merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that? Rip.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Run here with Newton. He cuts it right. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
It's a gain of 69 yards. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Newton. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Come on.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
60 bites.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that? Kick in. You're on the ball. Hey, five.
The shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football.